co-hosts K Wise and J Pad the Juggernaut. And y'all know what it is. Every Thursday, we bring nothing but love to you. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the love back to radio with quality music owned by the artists and producers, us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Live content, you know what I'm saying? And updates for my lovely listeners, wherever y'all at, wherever across the board.
Shout out to y'all.
So, we're going to just start it off. K-Wise just dropped something new. Go on and tell them about that, K-Wise. Let's go.
It's a single I produced for my artist named Wayne ID. The song's called Beats is Like. It is banging. It's an underground banger. I got my boy Gator Got Me, and also Otherwise, the guy that defeated Eminem once upon a time on the record. So.
Oh yes, let's go. And J-Pad, you just dropped some new shit.
I sure did. I got a new song out right now that I just dropped on Monday. It's called Legendary. Believe it or not, it's going good already. I done seen some cha-ching already in the bank. You know what I'm saying? First day out the block. Literally released it on the second day of January. It would have been on the first, but I had to make sure that it was right before I dropped it out there. But anyway, it's out there. It's on Bandcamp. You can listen to it on my website, custombeatking.com. All you gotta do is look for this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? And you in the right spot. You already know what it is. But Legendary, it's out there right now. Single out there, Bandcamp.
And y'all, you know what I did right. I'm gonna top that up with some. 2 of the 4 albums I dropped came from me. On everything.
Yay!
K-Wise.
Yeah.
Session.
Yeah.
Right here. You know what I'm saying? J-Pad the Juggernaut. And then Roses, Young Ball on the Beat. And then From the Hip, Mike City. So 4 albums.
What up, though?
My producers right here.
What up?
I love that we have so many different things that's going on, and you guys are dropping music like, what Warriors do around here. And it's amazing to work with you guys. And I know your schedules are full, it's a lot that you do. But what's up, Tiff? What's up, King Tech?
What up, King Tech? What up, Tiff?
Let's start with K-Wise. K-Wise, let's start with how, what does it take to work with a producer like yourself? When it comes down to it, you have great artists that you work with, but what catches your attention to work with you,
Like if I see you somewhere, the first thing that catch my attention is the artist's voice. Like Guru says, mostly the voice, and that's what got me to you, Miss Toy, because your voice.
Oh, thank you.
And it's like when an artist have that voice, I need you. I need to work with you.
Yeah,
immediately. But
what's up.
like, if I don't know you, if you come up to me, you gotta come up to me like correctly and show me your type of music and show that you business minded and got your stuff together.
True.
Because I could get turned off real quick.
Yeah. What about you, J-Pad?
HYST. That means have your shit together. That means you gotta really come with your stuff together though. Like I have a standard that I do uphold, and it is one that I do not want to see people playing around in front of me in the studio.
Right.
I had too many years of that. I remember one time there was this guy, he took almost an hour to do a 16-bar verse, and I had to send everybody home. And I had to go in the booth and lock the door and sit there and give this man an hour lecture on why he'll never do that in front of me again. And and so, it was like just, it's just a standard that I have though. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I think if you're really serious about your music, you should be ready to go. You should be ready to go, and let's get to it. Let's jump right up in there and let's make it happen. You know what I mean? Let's make it happen, because time is of the essence, and the better that your time is spent, the better off you're going to be.
In the process of the show, you guys, what's going on? World Star Black, King Tech, Tiff. I didn't even see my mom up in that damn thing.
What's up, everybody?
Mickey B. Turbo up in there, y'all see the link. If y'all have any questions for us live, you can put it in the chat. But also, you know what I'm saying, you could join us if you fly like that. 2023, we're gonna give you opportunity to speak for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for myself every Thursday and every day, but every Thursday we come on the lovely radio just to show y'all facts on how life really goes, And sometimes y'all see all the glitz and glamour and y'all get confused on how music business really go, So I just want to make it clear, make it very clear that you work with people and sometimes you might, burn a bridge with that person, so you're trying to go work with somebody else, but they know the people that you burn the bridge with. So it's like everything is so small in this business, such a small world. Very so when you say have your shit together, like King Tay got HYST 22. Have your shit together. Have your shit together.
Have your shit together.
Meaning also when you go to the studio, you're on other people's time, and if you don't have your own studio, this is the best thing that I can tell you as an artist, If you come to the studio, come a little bit early. Make sure that you got all your rhymes, all of, files are sent already to the producer so that when it's time to do your session, everything is right there in the email. We don't want to start looking for stuff when it's time to record because now you're cutting into the time that we're supposed to be recording. Now, these kind of producers that I have on this show tonight know about recording, okay? They are veterans. It doesn't matter if you take, an hour or two, you know what I'm saying, on the verse sometimes. You want to get it right, but also it's the quality of the song. If we wasting our time for an hour on a song that you don't really care about, you know what I'm saying? And that's right. Everybody time. But if we know that it's jamming and this possibly can be a hit, we're going to take all the time we need. So don't get that misconstrued. Work a Twist is a classic song on my album. E40 took 15 hours to record his verse. I love him to death. You know what I'm saying? So we know that people that are veterans in this game take a little bit more time than others. And some of us can knock out a bar one take. You know what I'm saying? Verse in one take. That's not everybody's craft. You know what I'm saying? So
no. It's not.
When it comes to going to the studio, just the main facts: have your snacks, have all your stuff you need. You got your weed. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you just have your weed if you smoke weed. Don't bring no alcohol.
No,
and never put drink by a producer's equipment.
Oh yeah, that's a no.
I said no drinks because
that's a no.
Before everything.
Don't you ever in your life do something like that. You will be banned from my studio. You gonna have to go. You have to go visit the young guys or somebody like that.
Right.
Find your own.
You ain't coming back to my studio like that.
Find your own.
Yeah, it's very important for you guys to understand that. Like anything that could be in jeopardy of that equipment that you didn't pay for. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. You know what I mean? That's a no. That's a cardinal sin when you with a top tier, engineer, producer, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I literally, personally, my personal opinion, like, you should be ready to go. You should be ready to go. I mean, you're investing time with me. I'm expecting that you're serious about what it is that you're doing, and I want to see you actually actively doing it, because there's been times where I actually had to stop the session, and I definitely sent him home because I was like, you said you was ready, but man, I'm be honest with you, man, I ain't taking your money today. Just go home and get your stuff together, maybe come back, or maybe my guy down the street can get you right. You know what I'm saying?
Playing around with y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes when the artists take too long, sometimes I kind of deal with it, but it's a difference. Sometimes I'll be a producer to him, or sometimes I'll be an engineer to him. When I want to be an engineer, you got to hurry up and get out of here. But if I'm producing,
you know what, man? There's something that I definitely can share with y'all one time. It's a certain phrase called studio fatigue. And I don't know if people really are aware of this, but I'm gonna give y'all a jewel real quick. There is such a thing where your ears and your brain stops functioning a little bit once you start getting into this routine of just being habitually into something that you should have been knocked out a while ago, and something takes over, and it's called studio fatigue. You know what I'm saying? And
Your
you
ears
actually
worn
wear
out.
yourself out in the
Yeah.
studio, and then your take sounds like mush compared to the first take that you did about, you know what I'm saying, like 20 times beforehand. You know what I mean? So
I like that raw, man. I leave it raw. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But just have a few takes in there. You know, just studio.
that's it.
It's really studio etiquette, and when you're not going into your own studio, you have to go in there mindful that you don't bring people to everybody's studio too. So you have to come lightweight, pack light, which means your damn self, or else the person that normally be with you filming or something like that is important. But other than that, go to the studio, knock shit out, get a bunch of songs done, and put the shit out. Get it mixed right and put it out.
Because then it's on us. You know what I'm saying? It's our job to get that together. But if you're at the peak of your energy, and that energy gonna have a window, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah,
that energy is going to have a window. When that window start to close, that energy is over. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you maximize your time in the studio and maximize your energy when you're in the studio, because you're going to put your best effort in that time span.
Okay.
They need to look at the engineer when he's recording, because you know we start up sitting up straight, and as the session goes,
doing those sign language.
I start going like this, or I start going like this,
or we go like this and just like,
yeah, but like, here we go.
Heather said, I love the trio of JPad, KYs, and the warrior queen herself, Miss Toy, on my screen here. And we love being on your screen, Heather.
Thank
Salute
you.
to all my warriors that come through, you know, on Thursday. We always try to have a little special treat for you. And this is the top of the year. Why not see the vets do what we do? You know what I'm saying? We got the Rock Hop, you know, album that me and Mr. JPad, the Juggernaut, you know what I'm saying? JPad the Juggernaut. We got the Rock Hop dropping 226, you know, and we're also working on the session 2. Let's talk about it. What's up? How y'all feel
Which
about
we all are involved in. So you already know. I want to hear what KY's experience was doing the song that he's featured on the session.
He got 2.
Okay.
Now. 1, 2.
Toy sent me the track, but I wasn't feeling good at all. But I still wrote my bars. That wasn't gonna stop me. I heard it. I wrote it like probably took me like 15 minutes to write my part.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You just wasn't gonna use your voice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still tried to record myself anyway. And I heard myself, I was like, nah, that ain't gonna get it. But I kept trying. I was doing a gang of takes. And you know, I had to use my studio etiquette to like get off the mic and just tell them what's going on.
He think I need to get overnight. You know what I'm saying? I did not. No, I did not.
And I was like, when I get my voice back, I'm gonna lay it. And
oh my God! And when he
as soon as it got like kind of good, I still wasn't like 100%. I was still like 95, but it was still good enough. I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna go in and send this off.
We sent them that reference with my voice on it now. You know what I'm saying?
So, oh yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh, do I put my part over?
Hey, listen.
You tease me with your part in your story.
Hey,
I'm like,
listen, man. KY's, for those who don't know, when you get a chance to hear the feature that they did on the session 2, man, that song is explosive. That's all I got to say. Every time KY's and Miss Toy combine on the track, it's guaranteed hit. Guaranteed hit.
No, guaranteed we're gonna have fun. And you know what? This is the time where you get to hear the slickest shit from the Pisces. You know, when I'm on the song with KY, it's because I know he gonna say bar up some energy that's gonna make it a joke too. You know what I'm saying? So when you got jokes and shit in the bar, that makes it fun. Everybody not serious. Everybody not serious all the time. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all. Gotta stay light. Gotta stay light in these times.
You gotta laugh in life.
Because sometimes when I'm writing and then something funny just pop in my head, I'm like, oh, let me put this in here.
Yeah.
I think that's my influence from, you know, Redman's my favorite rapper. So he's a lot of my influence when it comes to stuff like that. And I was like, let me be serious, bar up, but still put something in there funny. Be like, oh, I know that.
And I feel like I just shared a clip because I know y'all gonna get a bar of this, and y'all thought Nocturnal's interview was crazy. I did a wild interview with G Connect, And they asked me my top 5, and I totally flipped out because I was like, I don't fucking have one. You're not gonna get a list from me. I'm the top 5. I'm the top 5. I just totally nailed it down. I don't know what happened to me, but it's true. I'm not giving nobody no fucking list because all the people that y'all see me working with is right here in front of me. If y'all don't listen to the music that I put out, then y'all playing games with me,
Okay.
Yeah.
The people that I love and I like working with, you know what I'm saying? I put music together and this was what we do. You know what I'm saying? So that means you're not listening to the sessions or you're not listening to, on everything. Cause I got features on these albums, y'all,
For sure.
I don't just work with anybody. What's wrong with y'all?
Oh, quality. That's a word that we use a lot around these parts. Quality.
Exactly.
Oh, and last year prices ain't today's prices.
No, they are not.
If you work with me last year and you paid for a feature, your feature price don't work for this year. So just what y'all thinking? It's a new day. It's a new day. And not saying it's a lot more, but one thing about it is it's another price. It's another project. It's work, right?
Exactly.
So
it's
y'all gotta think of it like that. Think of it like that. I have a business I'm running. I show a lot of love. I want y'all to have music that y'all have out so that when I play it on a lovely radio show, y'all getting credit for it somewhere around the way. Somebody downloading shit and streaming, and y'all getting benefits that y'all don't even take advantage of over here. So why the fuck am I working for free?
Most importantly, you gonna get some money back.
I'm not. Yeah, exactly. You
gonna get some money back. That's all I got to tell you about that.
Tell them about that.
Exactly.
Hey, every time I done put out a record with Miss Toy, I got some money back. That's all I got to say. I can't speak for for the masses, but I know we keep the pot moving around up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes back. It does. You got to make sure you got your stuff in order because we can't do nothing with you if you don't.
Exactly.
Can't do nothing if you don't. And that's a very important thing. Like you make sure you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. You good. You ain't got that going on. Get yourself together, Jack.
I told y'all we get paid together around here.
Yeah, together. Yes.
We get paid together. That's why we do music together. If you have all of your ducks in a row, like JPass said, one thing about us is we'll put out the music even if you don't know how. We'll still have music out and you'll get your credit. When you're working with people that's fair in this business, it's hard to come by. But when you come across people like us, I think you need to make sure you treat us right, keep us on your team. Everything works out lovely. If you have ulterior motives, what happens, K-Wise? What happens around here?
You get blocked.
Block them all.
And I'll put you on blast real quick.
Fast.
Super fast.
It's happening faster and faster nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Just straight cut you. It's over.
Because I had a situation that happened today. One of my artists I produced for got an email supposedly from Universal.
Yeah.
About doing some single deals on Zoom. But they charging X amount of dollars and these artists are paying it and giving up social security numbers.
Whoa.
As soon as they got enough money, they turned that mug off.
What?
The game is wicked.
And
the game is terrible.
I was filming it a little bit. I put it on my IG real quick. But some people was mad at me for doing that. And I was like, why?
Why? Like, why would y'all be mad at somebody trying to help y'all and protect y'all a little bit,
Yeah. You got to start being able to hear constructive criticism and know the difference between destructive and constructive criticism. Because it's not like just because we're telling you something that you don't want to hear, that it's bad for you to hear it. It's something that you just got to be subjective to. You got to be able to receive that. And you got to be able to understand that if people are really getting in your ear and they're telling you stuff that you need to hear, not what you want to hear, you know what I'm saying? It's going to benefit you in the long run. I can piggyback on K-Wise's story because I had an artist that was just about to sign a deal with a overseas record label called Domino Records. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Domino Records, man.
Yeah.
These guys tried to offer this man. They said, "Oh yeah, we got a $2,200 advance." I said, $2,200 advance for what? It was like, yeah, we're gonna be able to put it into the studio. I said, $2,200 for a studio advance, and then they want you to say. I looked at that contract, y'all, and I ain't need a lawyer to look. I ain't need a lawyer to look at this thing. This thing literally, basically, was saying, and this is a teachable moment for some of y'all that get these contracts shoved in your face. If a record label is telling you from the very rip in writing that they own whatever it is that you do with them on their when you sign their contract, then that means that you have no rights to none of the records that you do for this record label. And why would you sign that when most of the people that are in our generation that you know and love are vehemently telling people do not sign these kind of record contracts? You know what I'm saying? And to think that that would be a feasible thing, I kind of like had to pull my man to the side and was like, nah. You never signed no contract like this, buddy. You about to sign yourself away. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they limited his amount of money that he could make per year and everything. I'm like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. How are you limiting my income on a record deal? But this is how real it has gotten. And they are coming with these type of contracts that K-Wise was talking about on a more frequent and regular basis. People saying that they're Universal, people saying that they're Def Jam.
Yeah.
You know, all these other record labels that they're fronting, and then they're actually taking the people that actually are at those record labels, and they're actually making these, what we say, fishing earlier. They're making these fishing kind of like, you know, pitches to people to get them to scam them out of their money and this, that, and the third. And it's really a sick game. So you got to keep your eyes open, keep your ears peeled, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Do your shit yourself and stop playing games.
Yes.
Computer.
How about that?
Figure out how you can put out.
You know what it is? People will see that it costs a certain amount of money to do something yourself, and then they get cold feet. I said, well, the only thing is you're fearing is that you've never done it.
Yeah.
The only thing that you're afraid of right now is that you've never actually done exactly what it is that needs to be done. But once you actually complete it and do it one time, you will no longer be afraid of it, and then you'll know how to invest.
One time.
That's all it takes is one time. You got to get it in one time.
Well, this is the top of the year, okay? Get out of your comfort zone and try something that last year you thought you couldn't do. And before you knew it, it was a brand new year and you wanted to try this, but now you have a chance. If you have a laptop, you have a studio. You know, invest, go online, you know, check some of the prices that they have through, you know, different websites for a microphone. You'll be surprised how many deals that they have and discounts when you're trying to put your studio together.
You can literally have a studio at home. It is not the 90s. It's not the early 2000s or nothing like that, where you really got to go to a huge studio to create a great sound. You can actually do this in the comforts of your home. It's really, at the end of the day, how bad you want to do it.
It's really if your ass is lazy or not. Is what
exactly.
Plus,
you know, I was being light.
I know, it's totally. It's lovely radio.
What Miss Toy said is exactly.
You know what the fuck it is. If you're lazy, you're not gonna get nothing done. So
get your shit together.
We had to hit y'all with that real today. That's why I had to bring my warriors with me. You know what I'm saying? HYST. You know what I'm saying? Have your shit together.
Have your shit together.
Have your shit together Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Slogan.
We done coined the phrase up in this joint. Let's etch it in stone.
2023.
You got to have your shit together.
Nothing but hits, but in the process of making this wonderful project, The Session, you know what I'm saying? I am blessed, you guys, to be able to work with so many great producers. You know what I'm saying? 2 of them are right here, and 2 of them are on The Session. Santana Fox, which is, you know, Prodigy's daughter, RP, you know, B Fly, Dre Banks, Mr. Tan, Boomer Did It, Tara Van Poo, Dismo, Snap Love, Speak Low, King Tech, Mr. Lowick, DJ Mr. FX, you know, sending in some drops for me. Lowick sent in a drop. Christian El The Rock, Goon did, Young Baller on the beat, Mr. Payback. If you know what I'm saying, I named a bunch of people, right? When you talk about warriors coming together, part 2 ain't no joke, y'all. It really is coming together, and it's
It
something.
is. It is. It's coming together in a major way. I'm excited about it. I can't wait for everybody to hear it. We have definitely put the work in, and it came together like glue so fast. Like, you guys don't even understand how quick it is. I'm getting up the next morning, 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking at my email. There's something else in there.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm
right.
saying? Because people are actually on their task.
They
They're
are.
bringing it back to us. You know what I'm saying? We're initiating it, but they're bringing it back. And that's the beautiful thing about this project, is that it's coming together, and it's coming together swiftly, quickly. Sounds great. All the features is dope. Everybody put their energy into it. I couldn't be happier as a producer, and I couldn't be happier to work with people just like K-Wise, Miss Toy, everybody that was mentioned
Yes.
on the
No, we
session.
forgot
We
Grinder
got
with
Ross Meisha coming.
Yeah, Ross
We got
Meisha.
Ross Meisha coming. We got all kind of
Yes,
people getting
Lord
ready to
Even might
get
drop
into this
something
thing.
for me.
You already know.
So I got all weed titles again. If y'all wasn't paying attention on the first one, we got all weed titles. So we got Grinder now. It's already done. In the making, you know what I'm saying? Not finished, but Sativa finished. Sativa with Dre Banks is finished. Bring Your Own Weed with Mr. Tan is mixed. Session Neb Love working on her part. She been under the weather too. You know, get better.
Get well.
K-Wise sent in his shit. You know what I'm saying? He got
Get
back
well.
to
Get well, Neb Love.
warrior business. And our song is called Edible. Get You High. Boomer did it. You know what I'm saying? With your girl Miss Toy, you know, on that hook. The vibe is something right there. It's something right there. Blue Dream, Hazen, you know what I'm saying, with my girl Santana Fox, you know, she killed it. That's already done. Smoke Area with Speak Low is something crazy, y'all. Y'all gonna, man. And Tan just sent me something in, and I'm gonna name that one High Up, you know what I'm saying, because it kind of got that high, that weed vibe to it. If y'all got a couple of weed names, you know what I'm saying, y'all like to see on the album, put it in the chat right now so we can go ahead while we creating the rest of these songs. We can make us some joints for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Joints.
Yeah.
You know, I got a song called This the Joint. With, I got a song with Cavi called This the Joint, and that dang thing banging. You feel me? I'm on a whole weed album with Cavi, so y'all make sure y'all go check all the weed catalog. The
check it out.
Catalog is crazy. It's
check it all
crazy.
out. Not just one part. Check it all out.
Yeah, check it all out. You know.
That's right.
And it's fun to make concept albums. Tell us about, you know, one of y'all can jump in on a concept album that you've worked with another artist. How did that come together? Like, what was the concept?
Okay. I'll start. Okay. Oh, you got it, Kate? Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. As far as like a concept album, maybe my second album that I did, I had it was totally concept, but I wanted to make sure I hit every area of hip hop with the storyline, going to the club, being at home, being with your friends, but it all fell in part. I think that was like one of my dopest album that gave me recognition for concept and production. But it's like if you follow a wave, you just stay on that wave, just keep surfing as far as like being in a concept for an album.
Exactly. Right.
Like this album was perfect.
Okay. Right. Okay. This session, this one particular, well, not session, but this one project that I did, it was a thing that it was called Blood Money. Okay. The group was called Blood Money, and it was an as titled thing, but I had to build this album from stems that I had that had no beat. It was crazy. It was one of the wildest things that I ever did, and it was one of the most creative things that I ever did. And I think that's when I graduated into like a custom beat king. You know what I'm saying? Because I had full creative control, did not have let me tell y'all, no tempos to none of these songs. All I had was words, and I had to create beats around the words and make the words fit to the beats. It was one of the wildest things that I ever had to do, but the album was called Blood Money, and it was crazy. It was, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I still be
I gotta
looking at
check
myself
that
like,
out.
how did I do that?
Right,
How
right.
did that get done? You know what I'm saying? But it just solidified me as a producer, and I realized at that point in time there wasn't nothing that nobody couldn't throw at me that I couldn't do. You know what I'm
And
saying? Because if you can make an album off of no beats, I had no reference of the beats whatsoever. There was just nothing but vocals, a whole album of vocals, and I did the whole entire thing.
Exactly. Well, I work with concepts when it comes to both of these incredible producers. When it comes to our albums and songs and singles and things like that, we just put out a concept single recently. Me and KWA's called "Is There a Problem?" These are concept songs. Me and JPad put a song out. It's a single. Y'all got to go check it out. Weirdos Talk. These are concept songs.
Yes, indeed.
When I first met KWise, the first concept song we did was Block Them Hoes.
Block Them Hoes.
These are concepts of hip hop, you know, but when it comes down to doing stuff for TV, Mike City and I are doing projects when it comes for libraries and just keeping things just in general, you know, what's really going on in the movie.
Shout out Mike City.
Shout out to Mike City. Shout out Teddy Neutral, who just stepped in the building with us. You know what I'm saying? Talented producer and artist, his damn self. You know what I'm saying? About You, you know, an I video that's produced by Teddy Neutral right there.
Nice.
So I have some great and incredible producers, and we do great concepts. Like seriously, we're not going to play with the concepts. That From the Hip album, of course. From the Hip means to me, I'm shooting from the hip. I'm gonna say exactly what I mean. I'm gonna say exactly what I feel. I might not hold no punches, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
wow.
I feel like, you know, that album is just for the masses. You know, right when I was working on that album, they started working on the selection, and so I got a song called "They About to Fuck It Up." So the concept is when y'all start looking at these politicians, pay attention where they come from, who bought them out, what's going on, because when it comes to your states and your city, you need to be voting on certain things and pay attention because, you know, you wonder why it's messed up because they're about to fuck it up. You know, they get paid money to keep y'all in situations. So that's why we stress being independent. So
absolutely.
Let's get into that, being independent.
Way to go.
I want to jump into that.
What, being independent? Yeah, being independent, man. I'm going to tell you right now. I guess this road was definitely meant for just some of us. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think everybody really sees the value in being an independent artist, but I definitely do. You have full creative control, number one. Full creative control over everything that it is that you do. You can bring your brand the way you bring it. You don't have any restrictions. You don't have anybody telling you over your shoulder, oh, this ain't it. This ain't it. That ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
Some of y'all might need some of that shit, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, yeah,
some might need it.
No,
because some people don't have great ideas and they need somebody to tell them what to do, but that don't mean sign with a label. So go ahead.
No, it doesn't mean that. And then on top of that,
sometimes, like as a producer, we like, even though we create stuff, we know that, oh, this ain't gonna work and this will work. Like we be real with ourselves. We'll listen, we record, and be like, oh, last week I thought that was hot, but nah, let me make something else. That's the beauty of us.
Oh yeah,
like, we tell ourselves the truth.
I just love the fact that being independent is it just screams freedom from so many things, many things that would be a barrier, if you will. They're not there when you actually take the reins and you actually move as an independent entity. And I just wish that more people would see the value and benefit in it. It would benefit y'all tremendously. And whenever you're ready to jump into the independent pool, we're going to be right there waiting on y'all.
We're going to be right here with our Cash App, CEO Warrior. You know what I'm saying?
$, Juggernaut, PA1.
And go ahead, KY. Tell them what it is.
Oh, no, independent is a way. Like, of course, me, like, growing up in the, like, 90s, I thought majors was, like, everything. You know, I was almost, I ain't going to say on death row before, but I'm glad that didn't happen because I started doing more producing, and I like to have all my stuff. I don't want nobody to own my masters or none of that. So it's like,
right.
And I want to be able to put albums out or singles out when I feel like I need to put them out. Not like you got to wait to this or like, nah, we in a new time where you can put stuff out anytime you want. It's TuneCore, DistroKid, is everything out there. So there's no excuses.
There
and
is
you
no
learn
excuses,
everything. Y'all. You won't have to find out some slick shit that the majors did.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go up there with bats like Ice Cube did.
Swear facts.
Or go through it with, I started out with Red Ant, and Red Ant was in charge of the Militia album, and they didn't really use their budget wisely, and they brought in Mr. 10 and me and Lord G, and so we was on a small budget anyway dealing with them, but we was able to get our own projects, started. But then Red Ant didn't even put us out, so that other people wanted to sign me. I wanted to break free and be a solo artist.
I remember Red Ant too.
Then I got and Randy was the one who was Randy Phillips was the one who managed Toni Braxton, and she went bankrupt. So around that time was the same time that was happening. So I'm like, man, I need to go somewhere else. But a lot of other companies were trying to sign me at the time that Universal was, and Universal stepped up and did other things that other labels didn't do. Like I'm the co-executive producer of this first album. And a lot of the producers that I work with that people didn't even know, you know what I'm saying, were able to be a part of this record. And I feel like introducing the world to new producers and myself being a new artist was like, one of the best opportunities that I could take advantage of. September 11 happened. At the same time, they still dropped my record, but didn't promote it. So being independent for me means a lot. My next album was independent, got with some independent Negroes that thought the rap game was the dope game, and they fucked it up. So then I had to start my own label. So that's why we're here now at Geo Entertainment. And we dropping albums, and I'm on number 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 motherfuckers. You feel me? Long story short, like a motherfucker. So yeah, we had to start our own thing because the process of being a female is that people always want to tell you, well, it's not the right time, or you don't have the right look, or you can't. You got to be this, and remove a rib, and you know what I'm saying. And
yeah, we just want that rib right about now.
I just wanted to get in the studio and make good music and make great history with the artist and producer, that I work with. And, we making some more history now, as y'all can see.
That's right.
We are continuing this legacy of music and hip hop, and we bring it to the culture so much greatness and professionalness. You know what I'm saying? Things that you guys don't see often because y'all don't want to see it, or y'all just like to go to the mess side. But if y'all want to get organized, these are some great producers to get organized with. And it's a lot of producers that won't work with you. It's like these guys, they know exactly what a sound is. And if you have a sound and you already have music out, and 9 times out of 10, they heard of you and they probably want to work with you. So if you get with a producer, Teddy up in the building too, you know what I'm saying? If you get with a producer, just know that that's an asset, and that's a very valuable thing to have on your team. First, before y'all
very valuable
in these record deals, you got to have a great producer. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I don't want these guys to get it misconstrued, because we can even, sidebar real quick into the word producer and the difference between that and a beat maker. Yeah, KY's know what I'm about to say. Yeah. Look, there is a clear and cut difference. Yes, some of us producers do make the beats, you know what I'm saying? But we also get in and we do some certain kind of like shaping and guiding along to help the records be what they are. You know what I'm saying? And it's having that expertise and knowing exactly what to do without really forcing the issue, and just enhancing what it is that makes the artist so great in the first place, and just bringing that part of it out. That's what producing is all about.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, you know.
In case you didn't know.
I'm blessed.
That's one to grow on. That's Snapple Facts.
Preach, you know what I'm saying? That boy said, "Yay, man!" around here, "Yay, man!"
Woo!
Preach, you know what I'm saying? Because that's real talk. If y'all don't know a couple of people that know something in the business, don't just get into this business and come home and say, "I got a record deal." Everybody happy for you. They finally like, "Who the fuck you done signed your damn soul to, fool?" We happy for you, but what you done did? You know, y'all
I swear, man. Hey, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's somebody that knows something, y'all. That's all.
Yes, indeed. And Miss Toy touched on something earlier that's really important, you guys. You guys got to understand the terminology of this business to the best of your ability. And that's another thing about us talking about being independent as well, is we get an opportunity to understand the terminology in a fashion that we don't have to feel like, somebody's not telling us something, because we got the free reign to learn it ourselves. You know what I mean? We got the free reign to understand what it is that these terms mean, like, knowing who a PR person is, knowing what a booking agent is, you know what I'm saying? Knowing what a manager is really supposed to do, the difference between a day-to-day and a road manager, and you know what I'm saying? A finance manager, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? So, just dig into your studies, because the information is out there. The information is out there. You just got to be willing to seek it. You got to have a desire. And that's exactly the word, desire. If you don't have a desire, you're not going to do it. It's not going to get done.
And go ahead. Don't be like, I'm independent, make my music and just upload it on Facebook and think that's it. Like,
that's it.
It's a gang of steps you have to do. Like, it's still, we still need to see the people.
Don't take shortcuts. And no means no. Like, seriously. No. They tell you, don't send the music like this, don't send it like that. Just start your own process, and your own process is now you got to promote yourself like no other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, promote. Look, you got to promote.
Exactly. Promote yourself.
In my mind, Hip Hop Love 99, you got to promote yourself like no other. If y'all see, Warriors and the pages, they got all the love for Miss Toy, and but I got my own page that I'm gonna show love, and I'm gonna show the music, because I know, if we hadn't made On Everything album, we wouldn't have a Go Viral, right? And with a Go Viral song like that, somebody played it somewhere in Japan, where Japan is playing it, and now we got all of these reels.
Crazy, right? See?
So if you don't drop the music, you will not see the process, and me seeing that it's a fluctuation, you know what I'm saying, of streams happening in one certain area out of the country. First of all, in Japan, it's phenomenal for independence. You know what I'm saying? We want to see things like that, because it helps us continue to work harder to get the music out. And no matter how many albums that I drop, it's still going to just be one song that people love, but I want it to be the one song that they love so much. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Right. It's a big world out there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's not a box. You know what I'm saying? The box only exists in your head. You got to realize that this world moves by music, and it don't matter where it come from. If it get hot, you feed it. You feed that heat.
Go viral. Go. Everyone know what's up. Go viral. Hit TikTok. Let this video hit #1. Go viral. That's produced by K-Wise. Shout out to K-Wise. What was you on when you made this beat, sir?
I wanted to put all the club elements in one beat, and I kind of smashed it in there. Oh yeah, shout out to King Ted, because he did the most dopest thing. He was in his car and he had the fire going on him. Somebody Go Viral.
Yes.
That was hard. But I put all the West Coast, club, South, trap sound in one.
Yeah.
And you really listen to that beat, you'll hear like all the little sounds in that one.
And salute, to B Fly and Mr. Tan. B Fly birthday is this month. We're gonna always celebrate. You know what I'm saying? My Warriors. Shout out to Rico. It's his birthday this week. And much love to my Warriors who went out the way for real and just start filming everything that they doing to go viral. Y'all just started filming. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter what it was, food, wine, whatever it is.
Phenomenal.
I love working out. Everything that you guys do to the song, it matters to us, as a family, as the Warriors, that's in the village. We see different things that's happening. And sometimes we may get discouraged because we feel like, there should be more support, or there should be more, sharing or things like that going on. But outside of the country, you guys, it wouldn't be anything. 131 countries. Salute to everyone in every country that played any of our music. Shout out to Dismos. Dismos is on the album.
What up, Dismos?
Hey, he funny. What did he say on King Tech show? I don't listen to none of that. What he said? I don't play none of this.
Hey, if you want to join in the show, you know what I'm saying? I got the link right here in the top. You know what I'm saying? It's in the description. Y'all know it. Right here.
It's described.
It's described. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, Dismos got that thing going down on that Kush. You know what I'm saying? We did that Kush, so now he got OG, and that shit fire, cracker, fire. And you know, we gonna go ahead and do that thing again. So we
are.
This toy presents that shit too, along with us warriors who keep it real thugged out on these tracks and dropping stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not in the real world with y'all weirdos. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
you know, here in this
because weirdos talk.
Over here. We over here.
Y'all be sounding like the Charlie Brown's teacher.
I was wondering, where do y'all get some of this time that y'all be having to make these fake pages to talk to people? Like, how do y'all find time to do that?
You know what? I had a feeling that this subject was coming, but yeah, it's a damn crying shame. That's all I got to say. Somebody need a hug. Somebody need a hug. Somebody need a strong, firm hug. That's all I know.
Some of them, you know, the people that fall off, they show us who they are while they're around us. They show us who they are, and I believe them. And then see, when I believe you and I leave you alone, that's when you get mad. Don't get mad. I believed you. So, you know, we keep the thing moving, but it's always funny.
Too bad, so sad.
It's always funny to me. You know, it be the people that really want to work with you the most. You know, that don't know how to mind their manners. You know, and that's sad. That's real. It's like you got to mind your manners around people. I know you don't think I'm shit, but you think I'm the shit at the same time. You can't ride the fence. You can't straddle the fence. You can't straddle
the fence.
Pick a side.
Leave that to the people in the professional bull riders. They straddle
the fence. Side. Pick a side in the rodeo, man. Pick a side.
Ride that bull.
The hell no, there's 3 Pisces right here. Like, if you gonna run in a brick wall, this is one of the hardest brick walls you're gonna ever run into.
Man.
Playing around with our craft, our lovely, you know, our livelihood, the lovely radio, any of this shit. It's just too much, you know, at the same time. What's up, Lowick? Lovely radio every Thursday.
Over in Guadalupe.
You know what I'm saying?
International thing for real, you understand?
We in this damn thing for real. International. Like I said.
International.
That's one of the 131.
Anybody that don't know, international is definitely a part of the feng shui around here. Okay.
When I said 131 countries, that's the 131st right there. You know,
boom, boom.
That's real.
Showed up right on time with it.
Showed up with it, you know, and really showing love, you know, respectfully. He did his own version of one of my songs. You know, I got instrumentals with Mike City. So if you jump on my instrumentals, you know what I'm saying? You might as well jump on the instrumental. You want to do a song with me anyway.
Go ahead.
Jump on my instrumentals.
Okay, Lowick.
You know, Lowick showed much love, you know, to respectfully. So thank you for that. You know that.
Oh, absolutely, man. That's a great guy right there.
YouTube, you know, look at the credits. When you look at the credits, you're gonna be like, okay, goddamn.
Yeah, I've talked to Lowick enough, man. He's a great guy, and I definitely love the fact that he is so supportive of the movement. Yeah. And we support him right back. I got a song with Lowick.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of hitting its own little wave over there. And you know what I'm saying? And
for the drop too.
And I'm super appreciative of this network. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't give thanks and be grateful enough when they're in networks like this, man. You have to really give yourself a shout out, Miss Toy, because this network is all the way live. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? And we're reaching places that a lot of people would only dream of reaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a hell of a ride. It's been a whole lot of fun, and everybody is great. Everybody's just dope. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, well, let me just go ahead, zoom in right here, because y'all can kiss my butt right here. You see my butt right here? Kiss my butt.
Oh,
in the background. Right. Now scoot over the other way with me and B-Fly right here. Yeah, that's one of our singles right there, Bougie right there.
Where's it at?
You see it, it's right there.
I'm looking.
You see, B-Fly is leaning to the side.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Right there. I just
Yeah,
recognize.
thank you, Kay. I was like,
Bougie
man,
out right
need some
now. Make sure
glasses.
y'all go show some love. January is B-Fly month, and and show some love, or else that dude back there over his shoulder on the other side gonna get you.
Oh yeah, Michael Myers. Yeah.
He gonna get
seen him too.
Don't play with us. Don't play with none of us. Show some love in January. This is B-Fly's month. You know what I'm saying? Show love to her Cash App. Females independent. We working even harder. Next month is my month. Okay, it's my month. So if y'all want to start showing some love early, so I can get ready for my birthday.
Yes, the real women of hip hop. The real women of hip hop. Give the love to the real women of hip hop. You understand? Send the Cash App right now.
Mm-hmm. So we're doing a really big hip hop turns 50 for my birthday, and I want y'all to be a part of the live celebration if you're not in the city where I'm at. So we'll make sure we have some live footage going on for you guys at our location. We're planning everything right now, and it's going to be great to celebrate, the 50 years of hip hop with you guys.
50 years. Can y'all believe it?
Man.
Wow.
It's been fun.
It's been real. And the crazy thing is we've seen every last bit of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Ain't that something? Miss Toy about to turn 50. I'm 50 now. Mm-hmm. I'm about to be 51 this year. So it's like, you know what, man? It's just been what the hell? What a hell of a ride.
What a hell of a day.
Hell of a ride.
It's been a ride. It's been bumpy. It's been a roller coaster. It's been
everything.
So many things that I can say that some things I forgot and some things I'm glad I didn't. The main thing is I survived it.
Yes. The main thing is that you survived it and you got the glow. Okay?
100% of it. Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, you got the glow now. You know what I'm saying? Anybody acting like Miss Toy ain't got the glow, you blind.
Y'all know I'm
blind. You legally blind.
These are the kind of compliments I could take. Y'all see me smiling like for real. Last when Nocturne was on here, my face was red. I was on here like this.
Oh man, that dude was cutting up. He was in rare form. I can't stress it enough. If y'all ain't seen the episode with Miss Toy and Nocturnal, you probably just want for a slapstick laugh. You need to go watch that.
Go watch it.
You need to just go watch it. I don't know what Nocturnal was on, but whatever it was that he was on, he was on.
What a night! Look,
he was on one of them.
When they had that one meeting and said, "We had a time last night."
Hey, yo.
I didn't have a time that night, though. I did not have a time that night. That was
man, it was off the chain.
It was crazy. Just to even see the reactions from the chat was off the chain because everybody was just like in there like, ah. He was fucking hilarious.
I said I couldn't believe it, man. It was a couple of times, and then the funny thing was he kept acting like he couldn't hear you. Yeah. And then he made you get in a little young bag real quick and get on his behind real quick. You know what I'm saying? For those who
like me picking up microphones and shit, I'm like, listen, I can fucking hear you.
Yes. Yes. Who else is on the album?
Who is on the album?
Who's on the album?
If y'all never want to hear me scream like that, please have y'all stuff together. Don't be just traveling around.
Yeah, please don't make Miss Toy do that, man.
Y'all see how today all professional, everybody.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
He said he was gonna act like Nocturnal tonight. He did. Everybody is somewhere stationary. They can hear me very well. They're not going like, can you hear me? They don't got me yelling at them and shit.
You be like, huh? This is all you can see with Nocturnal. Nocturnal was like this.
We both talk about two different things. I'm trying to talk about music and shit. He talking about Miss Parker and shit. You know, damn near everybody there for Friday.
Like, damn, Parker into that joint. I was like, what?
Why?
Like, man, there is some spirits in the night sky.
Okay, so who we got that's coming through in the building?
Evil.
Are we gonna get entertained before we leave tonight?
I got all your information.
Ivory, we're not gonna keep you long, but are you DJ V Man? Your mic is off. Your mic is off.
I am the Dark Web hacker, and I got all your information. I'm serious. I'm
Bye.
What?
Avery,
Now,
we're
wait
not
a
gonna do
minute.
it with you. We're not doing it. But I thought that was DJ V Man. You know, people thinking about me the top of the
Ivory.
year and they
Avery or Ivory or whoever your name was.
Ivory.
With
That
the
was
gold. With
that
the
was
gold.
Ivory. That was full Ivory. Full fuckery Ivory. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm like, man, first of all, what was up with the mask? Number one. Number
don't wanna
two,
show your face.
the voice sounded like some
See,
old
little kids always play on the internet. That's somebody's little kid. Y'all need to get y'all little kids and stop.
yeah. Sound like that part on We Want Easy. We Want Easy.
We
You know
won't
what he was saying.
We try to give you a chance, Ivory, but you with the
Yeah.
foolery. You with the foolery tonight, and I gave
Tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah, man. Get your life right.
This what y'all see why I don't come on this by myself, because I don't got time. I don't got time. Security.
I'm the man with the golden mask.
You'll get your ass out of here, little mission lady. You'll get your
I'm
ass
gold,
out of
I'm gold mask man.
What?
Yo, that was crazy. I didn't know who that was. I'm
Thank you. Lovely Radio handles the crazies well.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah,
crazy.
big facts.
We are damn fools our damn self. Ain't nobody crazy finna out crazy me on my damn show.
Hell
I don't care
no.
what y'all thought about Nocturnal. That was just my buddy. You know what I'm saying? He was a little high. A little drunk.
Remember that wall K-Wise was talking about? The block wall or whatever that shit was?
Yeah.
That was just it right there.
He hit that fucking wall. He
Hit that
damn
motherfucking wall hard.
Do not play with the veil. The veil is real. When I
Hit
tell
that
you,
wall hard as
it's
hell.
real. You know? And then once we off of here, we're gonna go and join the King's Table. You know, I'm sure they got another special guest. And then we'll come back, you know, because next week I got Santana Fox coming on, and we're gonna start the year off right, bring the females up in the game, and then I'm gonna come through with King Crook. You know what I'm saying? West Coast got it cracking, you know what I'm saying? And
West Coast in the building.
We gonna keep coming through. You know what I'm saying? When I don't have a guest, me and my warriors gonna come through and chop it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get the crazy Ivory. If you take your mask off next time we come through, maybe you can join us for real. But
I'm the mask man. I'm the mask
we
man.
don't play no games on this lovely radio show. It's all love here, and we ain't gonna do nothing but show more love to the artists. If you want to submit your music, make sure you go to MissToyMusic.com, send in your link in your bio, and we gonna play your new singles. Guys, tell them where they can find y'all. We gonna wrap it up.
Oh, you can always find me at custombeatking.com. You can check me out on Instagram at The Custom Beat King. And you can catch me on TikTok at The Custom Beat King 72.
Okay. KY.
And you can find me everywhere at KWAZ 5000, the number 5000. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, even though I'm barely on there.
That's 3 zeros for you slow motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, 3 zeros. People be putting that wrong. They be like, "What is 5,000?" Like, really?
I forgot. You got to be specific.
That's how much it costs for my mask.
500.
Man, please, you know, and like I said, this month, Be Fly, this Queen start the top of this year. You know what I'm saying? Next month, my month, you know, the whole month, Black History Month, my birthday, all of that. So make sure
Shout out to all the women.
Yes.
All the women.
Support. MissToyMusic.com. That's all y'all got to do for me is go to MissToyMusic.com every day for 26 days. You know what I'm saying?
That's
every
it.
day. And then that's show love, you know. Make sure y'all show love. Yeah, KY's 5,000. Thank you, Loic. Let me show them just in case they're not paying attention. 5,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
And y'all can go to Miss Toy That Real.
The music.
Miss Toy That Real on IG, Miss Toy That Real on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And my warriors got music all over. So make sure y'all go stop by Spotify, add us to your playlist. We got more music coming along the way. Rock Hop drops 2/26. And Miss Toy Presents the Session drops on 4/20. 23. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you, warriors. I salute both of you guys. You are such gentlemen, and thank you for showing them how to treat a warrior queen. every damn day because y'all always
all day. You already know
All
what it is,
day.
Miss Toy.
I
Salute
appreciate
and
y'all,
return.
and we'll see y'all next Thursday. Same bad channel.
Oh yeah.
Later.
Peace.